Hello, super team. How are we doing this Monday? All right, let's make sure everything's working. Oh, I did grab one. Phew. How's everybody this Monday? Alessandra's in the chat. Woohoo! I hope you're feeling better. I was sad to see you weren't feeling great last week. I was just hanging out with my nieces and nephews this weekend, and I believe that I may have caught something that they had. Hang on one second, I got a message. Yeah, so hanging out with my niece and my nephews this weekend and stuff, and inevitably I think I caught a plague. Or I glutened on something. I can't tell. We'll see how it goes. So thank you for hanging out, for taking a break with me last week. We were on Easter break here, and I had an extra day of vacation, so I wanted to make sure I took it. And I also was out at my shop updating the shelves and things and my product. So by the time I got back, it's going to be a little bit late. So I didn't want to rush it or feel out of control. Hang on one sec. Sorry, guys. Oh, dear. I can't even type. Okay, so what's everybody working on tonight? I'm going to turn that off. My mouse is also going to croak on me here. So let's just see how the stream goes. Okay. So before my voice goes out on me, this is the Sun card. This is another major arcana that we have working together. So this is going to be one of our main cards. I think this is one of the higher numbers. I can't recall which number. I checked to make sure it wasn't the sun because I thought it was the moon, which is his sister. But it is not. It is the sun. Oh, we've got Proxy here. Welcome to the stream. So we are working on that card. And this one is also kind of a sibling card as well. So when this one gets finished, his twin is also going to be done. So these are the twins that are in the very first card that we did. They're in the same storyline. So these are like them a little bit older. They're big elements in the circus, and most of the major arcanas are kind of characters. There's a couple wild cards, but mostly characters in the circus. Do you want down? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna work on this one. Okay, do you want down? You can get down, buddy. Go up. Yeah. Okay, so this one is actually a black and white major arcana, and I'm working on, as you can see, I've put all the color and the line art in here. I'm just gonna start throwing in some shadows. So I'm gonna let you guys kind of chat amongst yourselves for a bit. I don't know if everybody can see the comments or not. I do. I'll just sore throat this afternoon. I was hanging out with my nibblings this weekend, and I think they gave me a little something. Alessandra did not stream on the weekend. But an art event, is that the art event you've been prepping for, Alessandra? How did it go? Tell us in fine detail so I can rest my voice for a sec. Okay, what do we got? 60? Yes. Oops. Boop. And what are you working on, Proxy? What do we got tonight? Or this week? Or planning in the near future? Oh, a Comic-Con. Oh, you buried the lead on that one. It was great. It was a Comic-Con. They even had some performances in Comic-Con contests too. I sold some of the comic strips for the dogs. Oh, talking crap about cats. People loved it. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's exciting. I'm glad you had a really good response to it. I have never done a Comic-Con before. So that is very exciting business. Where is that? That's very cool. This one? There we go. Just want to get that dot out of there before I forgot. That's very cool. Good for you. 10 to 5. Yikes. I feel like most of mine are like... Yeah, it's a long one. Usually I'm like 10 to 3 or like 3 to 7. It's only like 4 or 5. Oof. That is a busy weekend for sure. But I bet it was worth it. So I'm glad that you were able to do that. I bet by Sunday she was tired. I bet. As I always find, I love market day. I run off a lot of adrenaline. It's exciting to talk to people about my art, even if I don't make too many sales. But it's fun to talk about it, but the next day I'm pretty trashed. I'm always pretty sleepy. Like that adrenaline crash comes down hard sometimes, especially when you've got other things going on, which it sounds like you do. So definitely take care of yourself, please. We have to be careful with ourselves, yes. Where's the pictures? Yeah, we'll need to see some pictures from this event, yo. Oops. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm glad also that a lot of my events are one-day events. Like even if there was, like I know you weren't really selling on the other days, but you were still attending them and using up energy. A lot of mine are just the one day. There's one craft show I'm looking at right now, and it's 4 days around Christmas, and I'm getting a little intimidated, so I might not apply this year. I might wait till I've done at least a 2-day one first. I feel like 4 days I have no gauge of how much product I need or how much energy I need. So I'm still flipping that coin. I'm kind of hoping that the applications fill out really fast and make the decision for me. Yeah, all the photos. Boop, boop, boop. So this guy was built using a lot of, again, the Firefly images, a composite of a couple of them. I mostly wanted to have kind of a teenager type body for it, and like most of my figures are kind of like adults and stuff, so I didn't want there to be a clash of my style and kind of the story I was trying to tell. So I used more Firefly references like I showed a few weeks ago, and then another one that I'm actually using for a different card. So they're starting to kind of meld into one another right now, which is kind of fun. We're seeing a lot of overlaps and commonalities, which I think is going to start getting really fun now that we're not running out of cards. We still have lots left, but storylines and stuff are starting to overlap, which is fun. You know, we've got some people chatting, which is great. We have some people who are lurking. I'm going to do my Canadian person duty. This doesn't matter to Alessandra or Proxy. But if you are from Canada, please go vote today. It's important business. If you haven't already, I hope you have still some time, depending on the time zone you are in. Please go vote. It is important business. The world is a crazy place, and we all need our say. And that is all. That is all the political things I will say today. Oh dear. I will not be up to see the results, that's for sure. Oh my god, Odari's here. Welcome to the stream. I missed your stream on the weekend. I'm sorry. I was on a bit of a road trip and I didn't see any streams. So I apologize. How is everybody doing? What are we up to, Odari? What did I miss on the stream? Fill me in. Boop, 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 boop. I actually caught Jane's stream today, which is unheard of. I usually don't get her to catch hers on time, but I think she shifted her Monday time. So, because usually she streams actually when I'm on my way home from work. And she didn't today, so I got to catch her, which is a rarity here. But we're going to catch her on Creative Jams soon. So keep an eye out. We have to sort out a date, excuse me. And so keep an eye out on that. Jane is going to be here soon. Woohoo! Oh, fabric. That's also why I use some Firefly reference, because fabric is always a challenge for me. Again, more practice, all those kinds of things. It was, always a challenge for sleeves and things. Especially I wanted this elaborate coat, and so I needed Firefly's help. I was able to see Jane's stream today. It was great. Yeah, she did really good. She was working on an animation, and it was a lot of fun. She was doing really great. So always a good time. She finished her card. I know Penny's been working on hers. I'm falling behind on face cards, guys. I'm so sorry. I promised everybody I'd post the face cards when they're done. I think Mafu's still waiting for me to get my poo together. Just some of the stuff I had to prep for this recent road trip was getting in the way, but now that's done, so I should be able to get back on track shortly. So thank you for your patience. I appreciate you all. So no, Penny's making progress. I haven't worked on my cards. It's just been a little bit crazy. So many projects I want to work on. So many hours I have to spend at my day job. Ooh. I'm kidding. I do like many elements of my day job. Especially when I get to draw. Okay, what do we got here? What else? What else? Yep, so market prep for the summer's coming up. I've got face cards, tarot cards, coming up with different products for the shop. It's just craziness around here. Oh, Odari says he's going to post what I did on Friday. Finished it today. Ooh, I'm excited. If you would like me to share, please let me know, because I can share my screen and check it out, because I'm excited. Because I think the last stream I caught from you, you had finished the Terra Midnight coloring page, and it was awesome. So I'm very excited to see what comes next. Oh no, I did a silly thing. I have to get this one a little more accurate. Penny's here. Welcome to the stream. Boop, boop, boop. I've seen Penny twice today. What a fabulous day. Better late than never, what I miss. We're working on a tarot card today. We're working on the Sun card, which is a major arcana piece. And this is actually, the Sun is like the Sun and the Moon, but this is actually another sibling set of cards. So, so the Sun, this is the Sun, the Moon is his sister, and these are actually the two kids that are in the Kittens card, like the very first tarot card that we did. So I'm very excited to see this come together. So this one, when this one posts, his sister's going to get posted the week after. They're major arcana right next to each other, so I'm very excited. And Alessandra's been filling us in on her show this weekend, and Odari's going to post what he did on Friday, because he finished it today. So when he does that, if he wants me to, I will share my screen and we will look at it together as part of a group. And yes, as Alessandra said, I don't mind chatting a little bit, but I visited my niece and nephews this weekend, and I inevitably caught some sort of plague, I think. Sore throats developed in the last few hours. Hopefully an over-exaggeration of just dry air. Oh, now I'm intrigued by Penny's question. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, the cards, I'm falling behind. I was just saying before you came on, Penny, that I'm falling behind on my cards, but I do want to get everybody posted soon. Everybody's lapping me at this point. They're doing so great. Oops. I hope it's a face card. Odari did Gambit, yes. I hope that's what he finished. Regardless, I'm very excited to see all his artwork, because we've missed it for so long. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, where else are my shadows going? Here we go. I feel like each card's getting more and more complicated with the shadows I'm putting in. So what did everybody do on Easter weekend? That's why I wasn't streaming last week. I had an extended long weekend, so Mojo and I took that to do a little bit of driving and stuff. And then I saw some family this weekend instead. Nothing much. I feel like a lot of people did relaxing things, which is good. I think people are doing a lot or are stressed out or whatever, and we don't always take time for ourselves. So it's good that some people took a break. That is good. Oh, Sunshine, I'm taking a break from art since I've been working on things through the event. I get this. Taking a time out, or just even if I'm not taking an art time out, I'll take like a project time out and be like, okay, I'm not going to work on tarot cards for a couple weeks just to refresh the brain or whatever, or something else. Like if I'm doing, I've got a bunch of market stuff I have to prep for, and that's not tarot cards yet because they're not done. So I'll switch over to some gnomes or something. But yeah, it's good to take a break sometimes. It shouldn't feel like a chore. Okay, where else do my shadows have to go? Here we go. Oh, I don't have to lasso this one because the red layer's on top. Awesome. That's totally fair to take a break. We don't want to burn out. Oops. Pew, pew, pew. Yep. Oops. Oh my gosh, it's Dan. Welcome to the stream. I caught your stream today too. I caught Jane's stream, Dan's stream. Now I want to animate all my drawings now, Dan. Sheesh. Got lots of stuff to do, man, and now I want to animate things. If you missed the stream this morning, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's here. Wahoo! You've got a lot going on, Dan. Your stream explains some very busy business. That's good. Keep us all out of trouble. I love it. Podcasts and comic book stores and classes. I live. Oops. It's so good. Dan says he's eating popcorn right now. It's like I knew. Now I want popcorn. Yeah. That's this guy's favorite. He likes popcorn. So we're ready for the next circus event. Excuse me. Okay, so let's pop up to... Oh, we need to put one in here. Oh man, yeah, Twitch definitely has some pretty crazy emoticon business happening. All the movement. I love it. Alright, oh, there's one here. I knew I was missing something. I knew the shoulder looked a little weird. Yes, I can safely do this. Under hype train? That's hilarious. All these crazy things. Hope people are getting good feedback on Twitch and that you're seeing lots of people come and see you and things like that. Because I know it was kind of an experiment a little bit post Behance. So I hope everybody's getting the art love that they're interested in. Oh, I'm missing some key pieces here. Holy. Danger dance. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, we need to add this now because we're starting to interact. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. Twitch is still co-located. Alrighty then, I'll go with that. Yeah, I think I'm still getting used to all the settings and complicated. Oh, thank goodness! I thought my meds were kicking in weird. What kind of tea did I make for myself? I thought I was wondering about the tea I made, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? Yeah, I don't think I have all the features sorted out yet. I was a little worried for a bit because I couldn't figure out how to get the like videos to save, because like they're only good for a certain period of time. And oops. And then I just stopped worrying about it. Like each stream I would go in and save the one from last week, highlight it, but then I stopped. Oops, that's absolutely not what I wanted to do. There we go. So I stopped worrying about it because I think I'm just going to leave YouTube as my video source of truth. It's the only one that seems to be saving anything anymore. Facebook isn't saving videos beyond 30 days anymore. So that's a bummer. And then, so I just leaving the source of truth as YouTube. So rather than stressing Twitch videos, they'll just have kind of the latest stream or streams depending on what time of the week that they're there. And then I'll go. And then I'll just direct people to YouTube, I think. I have to work on a lot of that this weekend. To sit down with my YouTubes, get people directed in the right locations and all that fun stuff. Penny said, I didn't realize Twitch deleted them at first. Yeah, me either. I forgot how I found that out. I think like I was starting my stream for the day, one Monday and they were like, your video's expiring in 1 day. I was like, oh no. And so I was like highlighting them or something for a little bit. And then I just stopped. Once I figure this out, like I have at least a source of truth in the YouTube video. So I'll just hang on to those for now until I make a better plan. Oh, that's just not gonna work. I'll do this. How's it? Beep, 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 beep. I swear despite the formula I have developed for these cards, the shadows are different on each one, I think. They all have different requirements. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Twitch deleting them is more kind of a note for those who are only on Twitch. I don't know, Facebook. I don't know, Dan, do you know, like, you stream on LinkedIn as well, yes? Does it keep the videos, or do they have like a 30-day limit of some sort as well? Because I'm looking into LinkedIn as well. I just have like, I have to look at that as well, because my Hues and Tones is like a page, not like my actual LinkedIn. I think I have to change that a little bit once I figure that out, because I don't think I can stream to a page. I have to stream to my profile. So I need to check and see what I want to do there. Just as a backup in case one goes sideways, because like I think it was Penny's Creative Jams, the Facebook just did not work. Or it was the other one. It doesn't matter. It didn't work. So, it's good to have a backup in case it doesn't. LinkedIn, I stream to my regular profile page with the help of Restream. It's free. Perfect. Because, yeah, I have Restream so that I can get onto these 3 places. Do you know if it keeps the videos? Does it store them? Or are they only up for a certain period of time? On LinkedIn, specifically. If you don't know, that's okay. I just know Facebook's been sending me emails lately about them not supporting holding onto videos anymore. So I'm just checking my options. Yes, they're stored forever so far. I've been streaming for a long time. Wicked. Thanks, Dan. So that's a good alternative if you guys are not, if anybody viewing is not sure about like a streamer that'll keep your videos for longer. Whoops. I may switch over to doing that because I do post my videos, like my YouTube links, a lot on my page. But if I want to switch over to my profile, which I think I might soon, I can just directly stream there. Facebook is tripping. That's what Meta does. They change their minds a lot, yeah. Yeah, I was a little frustrated to see that. Like, if I wasn't already on YouTube, I'd be really frustrated because I'd be like, Behance went away, and then Twitch isn't saving my videos, and then Facebook isn't saving my videos, so it's good to have YouTube because I feel like they've covered that problem. If YouTube stops storing videos, I would be so confused. This is what you do. This is exactly your job. So yeah, so if you are not aware of this, I got some emails recently about this, so I think the end of this month, they're going to start deleting things past mid-February, I think, and older. And then they'll just keep things for 30 days. So that's okay. you don't have a backup, now would be a time to gather a backup. And I'm here to support should you need it. Because I also use Restream. Yeah, YouTube's a safe place for streams, says Dan. Excellent. I feel like if they're not going to store videos anymore, then I don't know what any of us are going to do. Okay. Do I want to make this complicated and put shadows? Oh, let's just fancy it straight up. Let's do this. That's too big. Oops, too aggressive. Too aggressive. Boop. What is everybody up to this evening? I know Alessandra's relaxing. I'm absorbing all the notes from Dan and Jane's streams today. Oops. I got so absorbed into Jane's stream, I stayed at work late. I was working from home and I was like, oh my gosh, I was supposed to be done like an hour ago. Her voice is just so relaxing. Oops. Oh, I don't want that. Let's try this. I was trying to grasp Jane, what she was doing. Yeah, so Jane was working in Premiere, right? Yeah, we have some team members at work who also work in Premiere. And just like with any other software, After Effects, that's right, because I was like, Premiere doesn't sound right. We also use that at work, but that's not the one I've been playing in. Our team's been playing in After Effects, and we do some training and stuff because I'm one of the team leads. I'm in a lot of these training sessions and learning groups and stuff, and it's just like mind-boggling. Like, I'm sure, like with any other software, I'm sure if I sat down with it, I would be just fine and I would get through it. And I think it's a tool I need to have in my back pocket. But a lot of it was over my head today. She's a wizard in there. She was doing great. But that is a tool I like to use because there's, like I said, some motion needs to happen with the pieces. Like some of these things, like I want to kind of switch up how my social media like launches for the cards go because they're kind of in the same so far and we're about 25 cards in, so I want to switch it up a bit. So I want to do some animations or like Dan, that post that has all the tarot, like kind of like the sneak peek spoiler poster post that went up recently for that has your card on it, where everything kind of like shows up like watercolor. Oh, it's magic. I'm like, I must figure out how to do that because I want to do that effect, but the watercolor brush only goes up to 500, which isn't very big. So I'm going to find a cool way to do it. It'll be fun. But yeah, I'm inspired by what everybody else has been doing so far. So I'm eager to see what I can try. And I think After Effects will help get me there a little bit. I'll put it on the magical list of all the things to do. That's not what I want this to go away. Yeah, these guys are pros at special effects. Whew, I was so mind blown with that video. Like, it's such a simple concept. It was beautiful. If you haven't seen that, go check it out because I think Dan is a collaborator on it, so you can see it on his stream. It's pretty excellent. I do love special effects. I got behind on making videos. It feels hard to catch back up. Yeah, I think like I get these kind of grand ideas of a thing I want to do and I get kind of caught up. And if it's not like that, I don't want it. But I think like then I take a step back and just kind of keep it simple. What can Express help me with and just kind of build from there. Like, I was even intimidated by doing reels on Instagram, and then I did that kind of 30-day challenge in September, and now I'm much less intimidated by the actual like compositing of the reels. As long as I have like a solid idea and the right footage I can use, I'm less intimidated by it. But yes, a long list is very daunting. I get that, Penny. I had a friend, she gave me some books to read, and she said something about, oh, like, I'm excited to talk with you about it. And I was like, I think you're underestimating the size of the book list or the activity list. I was like, I will talk with you about this. It won't be tomorrow or next week. I think you're underestimating the size of my hobby list right now. Underestimating. Oops. Oops. There we go. Whew. I did that last year. I was trying to, a group of friends of mine and we got this like embroidery kit that was like a full year of embroidery, so you could do little designs for each month of the year. And like my one friend was doing like really tiny designs, and I was just like, that's too much for me. I've never embroidered before. So I had maybe like 5 or 6 little icons on each month, but then like I got busy like in April or something, and then I got to like December and it was just too much to catch back up, so it got very overwhelming for me. So I'm gonna find another purpose for that activity because catching up now, not sure if that's possible, and it would be pretty stressy and I have other projects to do, so I'll come up with another plan for that one. But I do understand when a project gets to be a little too big, or the list gets a little too long. So to find that right inspiration to get back into it. Sometimes, like about 60% of the time, no science. Something will kick in at some point, get some inspiration, either on watching a different live stream or finding the perfect project, or the perfect tool comes out to help you make the process a little more exciting or easy. But sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes maybe that part of the craft is not meant for you, and that's okay. We can't do everything. We only have 2 hands. We only have 2 hands. And I have a friend who's really good at social media, and she's just shutting down her small business and looking for a job, and it's like, if I made enough money to pay you, I would do that. Although I do kind of like putting the reels together. They're kind of fun. But studio is not at that level yet. So Adobe Express it is, which is fine. They have a lot of cool new tools in there. It's very exciting. Alright. So we're just doing our usual shadow toss here. Get that kind of papery look in the start of the card. And then the next thing I will do, I'll apply this to the ticket, as like the ticket booth that's behind him as well. And then we'll get into the stained glass, but we are not going to get there tonight. Ooh, 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 look at that color coming together. Okay, I'm going to throw a couple shadows in here, and then I'm going to tap out. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Oh, Dari, did you post your thing? Do you want me to share it? with the group? If so, please let me know where it is. If not, that's okay too. I will go check it out on my own. Okay. This isn't really where a shadow would be, but I need to create a separation here. Just a little one. Then I'll do the same thing. Oops, that's okay. Oops. All right, coming together. I love it. Okay. So this is where this is at. Let's, while we have a minute, see if we can't show the face cards where we're at. I'm very behind on some posts. Here, I've got to update a few things. I've got to update some streams, I think. I think actually Penny's in here. Look, we've got King Bob and Kermie. We've got Mafu. Jane has sent me her final card, so I need to get caught up on that as well. We're going to get ready to go. We have lots of fabulous cards. Alessandra might be doing one. I know RB did his card. Oh, there's the stream. I know RB was doing an ace. I don't know if he's finished or not. I went to check on Discord this week and I didn't see it yet, but I'll chat with him later. But then I got to catch up on all of mine. I have lots of fun ideas and lots of really good things, but I've been sidetracked. So I think there's still a few cards left. I think there's a jack hanging around or something. So if you're interested, reach out to myself or Dan. Super fun. We have like a deadline of summer, so there's still lots of time if you want to play the game. But yeah, so that's where things are at for right now. I know I have 10 more minutes, but I'm going to cut myself off. I need a timeout. Not feeling 100% today. But I will be back next week. I'll probably be back with face cards next week. And then, as I mentioned, I'll be in touch. We're going to have a creative jam session with Jane this month. We just have to pin down a date. It'll probably be on a special day, because 7 at Eastern time is like midnight for her, and that's a lot for me to ask. So I don't want her to burn herself out for that. So we will figure this out at some point. But yeah, I think that's all we have for today. Keep an eye on the socials. There's a lot happening right now, so just keep an eye there. That's kind of the most up-to-date thing. And thank you everybody for tuning in. We've got Proxy and Alessandra, Odari's here, Dan. Oh no, Penny, I'm gonna miss somebody. If I do, I'm so sorry. Everybody who chatted, thank you so much. And then everybody who just lurked, thank you so much as well. Zombie at midnight. Yeah, we won't do that. Oh, Dad says thank you for the stream. You have drawing skills. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that they're coming through. I've been practicing. Thank you so much, guys. I always appreciate having a chat with you guys on Monday. And I'll be back same time and channel next week. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great week. Bye.